Welcome back, Commanders. Scrap Collectors. Today, I got an epic but chaotic game. A Beyond All Reason coming your way. We have a 8v8 here on this beautiful yet dry map. Drier than my wallet. Please help. We got 16 high-ranking players, so you know this match is about to get epic, chaotic, and devastating real quick. Let's introduce our top-ranked player for the blue team, Lord James. Gonna be coming in hot here. Let's get our tithing ready, as it's time to give our offering to Lord James, so may he carry us to victory and allow him to absolutely dominate on the battlefield. Or maybe he'll crumble under the pressure, just like you should crumble that like button and subscribe button, as I'm always going to bring you the best Beyond All Reason content. As the map unfolds, people are just getting their little ticks out to see what's going on the other side. Perhaps a death, a bit of despair, you don't really know. But these things, they could end the game right here and now, as one tick can get enough damage alone to devastate an entire base. Because in this game, buildings are made out of paper, just like my arms. Complete noodles. For the co-commander, worst strategy, gonna be coming in hot. And hopefully today, he has a game plan. As last time, it was an eyesore. But on the left-hand flank here, 4 grunts. Send that fellow grunt into the shadow realm, where 5 big, hairy men will be waiting, licking their lips. Gonna get some F's in the chat for that man. His attack looking fierce, but it will be shut down. As blue, I can confirm, does have hands. But meanwhile, the 4-man tick Rumbai is going in strong. They're getting chased down by the hungry hippos behind them. But yet nothing in front, nothing to contest them. This could be a dead metal extractor in the waiting. But hold on, the air player wakes up from his Cheeto nap and decides to enter in the fray. Gonna get some W's, boys, as the air player is in fact playing the game. That is a rarity. But the map is slowly unfolding here, as each commander is desperately trying to get to their front line to hold their position. Just like on the right hand flank here, Admiral and Jago Moo are looking to tee off, and this one is about to get ugly. The Jago moving forward, holding that W key. Diga hits commander, evaporated, just like Admiral's hopes and dreams. But Jago has no units behind. He's left stranded and alone. But now he's dodging these bots. He's got the moves like Jagger. A D-gun goes wider than me shooting my shot at a girl. That is a tragedy. Can be forced to retreat. Admiral has a commanding position now on the right hand flank here, as you'll be able to establish a beachhead and look to break open the game on the right hand flank. We'll have to keep a close eye on that. But as that is transpiring, let's head over to the middle of the map, as this is where the Titans are beginning to fight. The top ranked OS players from each team are looking to get heavy and dirty with it, as Cheetah, the commander of red team here, looking to hold down the fort and send XO Vaughn packing with a one-way ticket to Painting. As the thugs look to shell away, these turrets are falling faster than the stock market. As if the front line crumbles, especially in the middle of the map, that is huge for the game, as that means they're easily allowed to help each and every flank. But meanwhile, Mizuki going for Lord James, trying to stop the Overwatch from getting out. Boom goes the dynamite. Perhaps he was tithing and giving to the church, Lord James, just like you should be giving to the Soul Grot Gremlin squad by hitting that like button and subscribing. As now there is an all-you-can-eat buffet, boys, on the menu. 1.2 thousand metal is on the front line. This means both teams are going to be hungry, like a 500-pound man at McDonald's. They want to eat, and they want to eat now. This is where the battle matters most, as whoever can take this corpse will get a significant advantage into the mid-game. D-guns going wide. The thugs here are forcing the commander back. Everyone's desperately trying to stop each other from getting this wreck. And look at this boy. This construction turret is sucking him drier than that girl you met on Tinder. Now that's what I call a wild ride. And meanwhile, on the left-hand flank here, the story is about to get heated up, as Worst Strategy does in fact have a strategy, and that is to build walls and turrets, heavily fortifying his position. This one could be a stall out until tier 2. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Let's go back over to the Admiral and see how he's been cooking. Looks like he's established a bit of a beachhead here. The thugs pushing up, forcing the red commander back here to help his teammate. This is massive for blue team, as this opens up a lane now, as Clan has no one to fight but Cheetah's so good, he's 1v2ing out here. He doesn't even need a second teammate before he claps your cheeks. There's gonna be nothing left but regret after he's done with you, as the map continues to get underway. Each commander holding their respective lane. The Admiral getting bashed in on the 2v1. He needs help, and he needs it now, or it's gonna be lights out. The thugs holding the line. He does have a beautiful choke point here, with a cheeky commander on the right hand side here, looking to give a handy to whoever comes through. I would not want to be on the side of red. Over on the left hand flank, a commander has been traded. Seppi Teddido ready with his 5 guzzler straw, as he looks to suck this man dry. But Harm, he wants in on the action. That's a free corpse. Teddido just giving it up for free. Perhaps he was feeling generous and thought he had too much of an advantage, and he wanted to be a nice guy and give red some hope. The Lord James forced back to defend his forward bot lab. If this thing falls, the entire game will be blown open. He needs to protect this like his only child. But Orange still terrified of the 2 towers. They fall, and now a huge opportunity has been opened. Lord James decides to reclaim his tier 1 factory, and tier 2 looks to be on the way momentarily, as this game is about to get fun real quick. On the right hand flank though, Admiral has backup. Jagamoo is getting swarmed by the thug squad. He's about to go up in flames like his whole career. Boom goes the dynamite, and along his whole army. That's a catastrophe. Send this man some aid, as he may need therapy after he just threw his flank. The thugs though getting a bit overzealous, as they want to continue pushing in, but that's the meat grinder, and they're about to be getting ground down to scrap, as walking into an Overwatch is never a good idea. Just like my hairline, that thing is long gone, just like red team's career. But meanwhile, Lord James slowly establishing his front once again. Right flank is pushing in, and is pushing in hard. Worst Strategy holding strong on the left flank here. The turrets, the Great Wall of Bar has been formed, and it looks like both sides here are playing for the long haul. Perhaps I'll have grandchildren at the time they're done fighting here. The Lord James in the middle of the map, holding strong, holding steady. Still a clash of rocket bots poking and prodding, but nothing has happened yet. But the second these 2 players decide to get aggressive, pedal to the metal, the entire game could blow open. But like on the right hand flank, as another commander has fallen, the thugs have pushed in, and the thugs had claimed another live. Oh, Ado sitting in terror in the backline. So much metal though is on the side of red. You perhaps can call this a massive blunder on the side of blue team, as giving up all this metal, it's basically like feeding fresh meat to a pack of hungry wolves. They're only gonna come back stronger and more fierce. A little left flank here, Lord James still vibing. Perhaps he's smoking a good one with the boys right now, as nothing has really developed here. The walls are coming up slowly. Both players are playing for the long haul. Lord James opting to eco instead of going for tier 2. Let's have a look at the backline. Worst Strategy trying to go for a fast fusion reactor. This is greedier than Scrooge McDuck. If this thing pays off, blue team will be in a monstrous position. But if red team pushes in now and fast, this could end horribly for Worst Strategy. Because until that fusion is up, nothing will be coming out of his factories. He's pushing in deep. He has the pedal to the metal while he's ecoing. This is what I call a double-handed bluff. He's saying, I got units, you gotta play defensive, but in reality, he's playing for that long haul. What a strategy. Cloaked D-gun on the prowl, looking to get a massive D-gun on the backline here, but sadly, he will be spotted up by the pawns. Walking in, a huge D-gun, 5 pawns sent to Narnia, boys, with a one-way trick it back to the Shadow Realm. The D-guns are relentless, never ending. The factory gone, dusted. This man is inflicting trauma with the blunt force of his D-gun. Never ending. This man is fighting valiantly on the front line. Boom, goes to dynamite. Nothing is left but regret. But he did get a few cool kills. And in the end, he died in style. And that's all that really matters. As that flank continues to develop, let's head over to Admiral here as he's continuing trying to establish his beathead, which feels like an eternity, as it still is not up, but his hopes and dreams are still alive. As the incisors perhaps could look for a run by, as there's nothing defending here. This could be the opportunity Blue needs to further cement their position, as they're W keying harder than when I play Fortnite. The incisors are pushing in strong and fast. The Jaguars are now out to counter. These will make short work of the incisors. Maybe the incisors will now call HR on Admiral for setting them in on a one-way plane ticket to death. I would not want to be in his army.
Has died.
The commander goes up in flames. Another charitable donation has been acquired to Red Team.
Battle
Still
started.
AFK, perhaps licking his lips, thinking about the delicious meal he's about to feast upon. Now the Rocketeers on the left flank here, pushing forward, pushing hard, looking to tear down these defenses. But the Mauser left alone, popped goes the Weasel, as Lord James looks to feast on the remaining corpses that are laid behind. The tower is up and ready, firing away, but a lone artillery in the back of the map will make short work of that. Tick run by is out. Can these break through, or will they be stopped dead in their tracks? But meanwhile, on the left flank here, we have a huge push. The Fat Boy is out, and the Fat Boy is eaten. Now that's what I call a good meal. These Centurions are desperately trying to run down their big older brother. But with a couple of slaps and a few naughty words, they're sent packing straight to the homeland. The fighters are out. The Shurikens are trying to respond and stop the Fat Boy. And it worked. It forced him back, giving Red valuable time, as now every second counts, even the milliseconds. Is that they're able to fortify their defenses, or just slow them down enough for Red Team to crack them down the middle. This could be Red's opening or demise. We'll have to see what's about to happen, as a squadron of ticks are skating across the landscape, looking to cause devastation. Nothing is here to contest this. They've just been spotted now, and they're in the backline, tearing the base down. This man thought he was building a home, but in reality, he was building a graveyard with a lot of tombstones. The Starlight is out. Starlight being used to kill ticks. Now that is not what I like to call eco-friendly. Ticks will be shut down. The Green's onslaught is endless, relentless. Nothing is here to stop him. They need Shurikens, and they need them now. Where is the air player? He is still at home, taking his Cheeto nap once again. Time to get some L's in the chat, boy, because this Fat Boy falls to stun. I'm about to shed a tear for my homies. Starlight is out, dry in the middle of the open. The Fat Boy shelling away. A Starlight pretending he's useful, just like me when I play a game of Beyond All Reason. A Red Cheetah forced to respond to Lord James, but he's been given too many donations. This church is alive and it is thriving, just like Blue's economy. Is this the push that will make or break Red? Can they hold here? Will Red be able to stop them and regain a strategical advantage? The left side has crumbled. The middle is falling. The right side, however, has stabilized. This is huge. This is massive. There's nothing to stop the onslaught of Jaguars as they make beautiful fireworks as the wind turbines go up in flames, and Red team is living in despair. Jaguars, though, are relentless. The Sheldons on the right-hand flank shelding away. But it's not enough. The GG has been called, and that's what I like to say. It was a beautiful game of Beyond All Reason. If you enjoyed this content, make sure to like and subscribe, as I'm always going to be giving you the best and most chaotic cast imaginable. Peace.